One Piece, power isn't always shown through long battles. Sometimes a single moment is enough to remind everyone who the real monster is. A glare that drops an entire army, one attack that splits the sky, and pirates who flex so hard, their enemies lose the will to fight. These are the moments when One Piece characters flexed way too hard.
海軍の軍艦が空を飛んできます。誰が乗ってる？伝説の英雄！
Garp making his way towards Hachinosu is one moment that we One Piece fans won't forget. Just as Kobe was about to be cornered by the pirates, Garp makes his grand entrance by literally nuking the island. The aura this old man carried was phenomenal, and the way he used the island destroying attack with ease proved he was on an entirely different level.
나도 엄마랑 밥 먹고 싶어서.
But an even bigger conflict was about to explode. Grandma called Lisa over to the ritual table. She wanted her granddaughter to become a Hainyo. Hainyo is a traditional occupation. Women dive deep into the ocean to harvest shellfish and seafood. It's extremely dangerous work. Lisa looked at the diving suit and ritual items laid out before her. She couldn't hold back anymore. She flipped the table over. She shouted that she would never let her daughter become a Hainyo. Then she grabbed her daughter and tried to leave. But her mother-in-law blocked her way.
엄마, 물질하다 순병 나.
Kaido proving that only Haki can triumph the world is a generational aura moment. As soon as Luffy unlocked his Gear 5, he goes on to showcase his absurd skills in front of Kaido. This entire fight was so good that the animation and the way Kaido uses his strongest attack made me rewatch the entire episode twice. Zoro's fight against King has to be that fight which made every single One Piece fans go crazy. From the insane animation to mind-blowing fight, this face-off had everything that you wished for. Zoro really cooked King with his Conqueror's Haki, and I sure loved the entire fight.
生物として俺には勝てねえ。下流ドン。一撃三丈。泥の
Rayleigh stepping in to save Hancock is sure a moment we all won't forget. The aura this man carried was enough to make an emperor back off, and that Conqueror's Haki was just on a whole new level.
どうする？海軍の包囲は予想したが、島の形が変わるほどとは。名号レイリー。遅くなってすまない。ハンコック。白ひげの見習い小僧、大人げないが、私はお前が嫌いでね。誰も余計な真似をせず、島を出たまえ。
Roger's fight against Whitebeard is the peak definition of Conqueror's Haki. As soon as Odin makes his landfall, he straight away charges towards Roger just to get one-shotted by him. After that, we witness one of the best Conquer Haki clashes in One Piece.
俺を捕まえたいのなら、ガープや戦国でも連れてこい。
船長！島の反対側に白ひげの船だ。
白ひげか、久しぶりだな。
なんだあいつ、すっげえ速いぞ。もどき。獣の匂い。
よう侍、カムサリー。来たが。
触れてねえ。
手配書のあれはなんだ？
気になるか？
Luffy's face off against Lucci is hardly a fight. Lucci, who was eagerly waiting for this rematch with Luffy, was met with a power gap so big that it left him completely speechless. Luffy completely humiliates him and even toys with him.
麦わら、強くなったのは何もお前だけじゃない。
トーションフューチャー。
海賊の小娘が
私は私が相手だ。
Bonnie using her Gear 5 to end Saturn is definitely a goosebumps moment. We all know what all horrible things Saturn did to Kuma, and Bonnie, knowing this, she could never forgive Saturn. That's where she goes to unlock her Nika form and
相手なんぞ誰であれ10秒で全滅させてやる。ダムドパンクでギャーギャーとよく吠えやがるな。消し飛べ。出てこい。赤髪。
Shanks destroying Kid is surely a moment that we One Piece fans won't forget. After Kid makes his way towards Elbaf, he encounters his worst nightmare possible. Kid doesn't waste a single second and gives his all in that single attack just for Shanks to literally one-shot him and remind him why he is the Yonko.
被害がでかすぎる。消し飛べ。さすがだな。カムサリ。なんだと。アンプテート。聞いてた能力と違う。くそー。ダメだ。グラッシュ。
Law's fight against Blackbeard is surely one hell of a fight. Just as Blackbeard makes his way towards Law, Law doesn't waste a single second and uses domain expansion and tries to end the fight in a single attack. Unfortunately for him, Blackbeard survived and goes on to push Law to brink of death.